Welcome back to Spectrum of Wisdom, the channel where we illuminate the fascinating corners of our natural world. Today, we're embarking on a journey to the enchanting forests of Japan, home to a creature as magical as the land itself. Meet the Japanese Dwarf Flying Squirrel, a tiny glider that has mastered the art of living in the treetops. In this video, we will uncover the secrets of this captivating creature, exploring its unique adaptations, lifestyle, and the role it plays in its ecosystem. So, join us as we dive into the world of the Japanese Dwarf Flying Squirrel, a true spectacle of nature's wisdom. Let's get started. Meet the enchanting Japanese Dwarf Flying Squirrel, also known as Termes mamunga. This delightful creature is one of two species of old-world flying squirrels that belong to the genus Termes. During the day, this little squirrel finds solace in a cozy hole, usually nestled in a coniferous tree, only to emerge at night to embark on its feeding adventures. What sets the Japanese dwarf flying squirrel apart from other Sciuridae is its unique evolution, which is evident when comparing the morphology of the mandible and genetic code. Unlike its American counterparts, the mandible of this squirrel lacks a coronoid process. Moreover, it has a more compact mandible compared to the elongated one of marmots, a difference attributed to phylogeny and ecology. In terms of chromosome structure, there are significant differences between P. mamunga and Termes volans, the only other member of the genus Termes. Despite having the same number of chromosomes, 2n equals 38, their karyotypes differ extensively due to pericentric inversions, tandem fusions, and deletion of large segments of the autosomes and the Y chromosome. This has resulted in the P. volans genome containing about 15% less DNA than P. mamunga, suggesting that the karyotype of P. mamunga more closely resembles the ancestor of P. volans and P. mamunga. This petite squirrel, with a body length of 14 to 20 centimeters and a tail length of 10 to 14 centimeters, weighs a mere 150 to 220 grams. It's much smaller than the Japanese giant flying squirrel, which can reach a hefty 1,500 grams. Its back is adorned with gray-brown hair, while its belly is a pristine white. It has large, expressive eyes and a flattened tail. One of the most fascinating features of flying squirrels is the patagium, a skin membrane that they use to glide from tree to tree. In this particular species, the patagium spans between their wrists and ankles, but not between their legs and tail. The Japanese dwarf flying squirrel inhabits subalpine forests and boreal evergreen forests in Japan, specifically on Honshu and Kyushu islands as well as Shikoku. They make their nests in the cavities of trees or at the crosspoint between branches and tree trunks, often lining their nests with mosses and lichens. Tree cavities are very important nest resources for them. They tend to nest in conifers, such as pine and spruce, more than broadleaf trees. This nocturnal creature spends its days resting in tree holes and its nights feasting on seeds, fruit, tree leaves, buds, and bark. It can leap from tree to tree using its patagium, which works like a wingsuit, enabling it to maneuver and glide through the air. When feeding, the Japanese dwarf flying squirrel assumes a hanging posture, pulling a twig to its mouth with its forepaws if the twig is not strong enough to support its weight. While picking up food scattered on the ground, it extends its body in an intermediate range around its body without moving its hind legs. Multiple individuals of this species can be found grouped together on a single tree. However, these individuals tend to be of the same sex when it is not mating season. Mating nests are usually shared by one breeding pair. Despite having an unknown population trend and number of mature individuals, the IUCN has not detected any major threats to this species. The Japanese dwarf flying squirrel is found in some protected areas, has a wide range, and is relatively common. The International Union for Conservation of Nature lists it as a least concerned species, indicating its stable presence in the wild. This enchanting creature continues to captivate with its unique characteristics and adorable demeanor. And that's all we have for today on the enchanting world of the Japanese dwarf flying squirrel. These adorable little creatures never cease to amaze us with their charm and unique characteristics. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the treetops of Japan. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the fascinating creatures that inhabit our world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Spectrum of Wisdom. Remember, every creature, no matter how small, adds a unique color to the spectrum of life. Until next time, Keep exploring, stay curious, and continue to marvel at the wisdom of nature. Goodbye and stay cute.